the 6 black ones that I have, and I am just going to put these back in the large plastic bags as we go through it. But I was shocked. So, and I know like there's only 14 beads in here, but I mean, these are great. These are great little sets. If you haven't used them, they're wonderful. And I know that these, I believe these are the ones that are available at Walmart as well. So, but in my experience, when you go to Walmart, that stuff's usually pretty picked over. So, yeah. So let me get this open. I can't find my scissors still, you guys. We're like almost to Christmas. I can't find my scissors. All right, so here we go. And look at how cute these are. See, they would make really great little sun catchers or purse charms. And there is some glass, there's metal, there's some acrylic, and it would make super cute purse charms. So I think that we might do, I know that somebody had said something before about creating those, and I know Wendy had created them in the past, and it's how I learned how to make them. So maybe we could, you know, one of these tutorials, we can make a couple of them, and I can have them like on standby for a quick little birthday gift or something for people. So there's the black one. I'm just gonna put these right back in their big giant bag. I think it's gonna be the best way for me to keep them organized. Sorry for all the ruckus. All right, so then I got 5 of the white, which I was super excited about. I don't have, for some reason, I never have a lot of white beads. I don't know if am I afraid of using white? You know, I don't know really, but I just don't have a lot of white. I can't even find my other pair of cutters. You guys, this holiday season is kicking my butt. All right, so here we go. And see, like this one right here, this is what I'm talking about. It would make a cute, super cute little sun catcher. Look at how pretty these are. These are so pretty. I'm super excited about this. All right, so here's the white. And I don't know if you've all ever done that where you've ordered something and you're like, oh, I guess I didn't realize it was that much stuff. But this should keep me pretty well stocked for a little while on things like this, you know, big giant beads that all go together really well. They'll work well in my other things that I have. And then I got 6 of the aqua. These are super pretty. I can't wait to open one of these because I've gotten the black and the white before and the coral, but I've never gotten the aqua or the blue or the lavender. So let's open this aqua one. Real quick. Oh wow, look at that. Look at how cute that is. These would make adorable earrings. Oh my gosh, and look at the size of these. These are humongous. It's almost as big as my thumbnail. Okay, so there's the aqua. Super pretty. Whoa. And I just lost the bead onto the floor. All right, I can grab him in a second here. I'm just gonna shove it aside and I'll rebag him afterwards. So there's the aqua. Here's the coral. And I got 4 of the coral. And of course, these would make great stocking stuffers for people who are, you know, into doing little crafts and stuff, because I think you could probably do more than just string these. You could probably, like, you know, there's people out there who make something out of nothing all the time, and I'm sure there's a way that they would find a way to use these. All right, so you've got some little roses. these cute little shaky things. I love those. Some really pretty, look at how pretty that is. And some little tassels. So really super cute. These would make an adorable ring. Maybe you have to make a couple chunky rings. So there's that one. Really, really pretty. All right. And then we got 5 of the lavender. And I'll open one of these up so we can take a peek at it. I mean, so even if I was like, let's say I was gonna get ready to do a craft show, I mean, that's like, I can make a lot of purse charms out of these. So here's the lavender. These are fun. Oh my gosh. I love those. These are really cool. So yeah, and look at these. It's like a little disco ball. It's like really pretty. Okay, so this one's got a little bit of a flaw here, but nothing a bead cap wouldn't hide. So there's the lavender. Super, super cute. These are really pretty too. Okay, and then the last one that I have is the red. Let me open those up, and I got 4 of the red. There's 4 of the red. And then let me go ahead and just open this little guy up here. I'm getting better at opening these. This is really pretty red. Really, really pretty. Let's see what we have here. Holy moly. All right, so these are gorgeous. Really pretty tassels. Oh, and you get some little red roses. Look, another chunky ring opportunity. Here's a couple of those little shaky things that I love so much. And you have some acrylic gold ones. And just a nice assortment, a really nice assortment. So very pretty. And you know what? Honestly, like, I am super excited about it. So 5 of them in a pack for $14.99, and then you got 5 more for free. So that's my my bargain hunting. I guess I got more than what I thought I was going to get, but I'm super stoked about it, and I just wanted to share my excitement with you guys, and maybe we can look forward to making a bunch of purse dangles out of them. Oh, and I forgot, and I got a free gift. So I'm kind of glad because I've been wanting to check out this chain. So here's the little aqua. It's like little aqua drops on gold chain. That's really darling. Look at that. I like that a lot. This would be fun if you did like a little layered necklace, like a little boho layered necklace, and this was one of your little layers. That'd be cute, huh? All right, so that was my little Jesse James Beads mini haul. And again, I got all of that for like just over $50 shipped to me. And I know there's some plastic, acrylic, and glass. It's a big mix. It's a mix of things. Yes, you're not getting gemstones, you know, and that's fine. I have plenty of gemstones. These are what I need to like fill in the blanks, make something big and bubbly and cute. So that's why I went after them. All right, everyone. So if you hold on a moment, I will have everything ready for our tutorial. Okay, I'm back, and I just want to grab my necklace real quick. So if we made this necklace, if you remember, did this little tassel hanging off of it. So we are going to do a bracelet and some earrings that will match it. And I have all my stuff pulled out here, so I'm using the same beads. Only thing I've changed up is I'm using some of these bead caps from the bead box and the spacers. I do have my ear wires here that I'm going to be using as well. And I have all my other little findings and everything that we're going to need. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a really cute, simple stringing bracelet. And I'm going to do it asymmetrical so that, you know, it just adds some extra interest to it, I guess. I love asymmetrical, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get my bead stringing wire here. I'm going to make sure that my little workspace is in full view. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's cut about 9 to 10 inches of string. And I'm using the 7-strand bead-along. I know some of you probably don't care much for the 7-strand. I like it and I've had it for a while, so I'm using it until I run out. And I've used the 19-strand. I've never used the 49-strand. I've heard good things about it, so it might be something I may have to check out. So here we have our bracelet string, and I'm going to use one of my bead stoppers that my lovely dear friend Teresa got me. And we're going to just start this end off with one of these silver spacers here. All right, so we're going to have that, and then I want to use these, and I'm not going to use them as dangles, but I'm going to just string them on so that they kind of, you know, kind of like rest by each other, but like back and forth, you know, like opposite. So we're going to get some of those out. Probably don't need that many, but there they are. And in between those, I want to use some of these little turquoise beads, so I'm just going to pull those out and just want to add some color in between those. And we'll see how they end up laying for me. See how that works out. Okay, so the first one we're going to go ahead and string on. My husband's singing. He's singing Bob Seger. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not, but he's singing. Okay. He's got a great voice. I love it when he wants to go do karaoke because his singing voice is fantastic. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right. And let's just get some of these strung on here. Oh, come on. There we go. So I saw a post, oh shoot, was it Patrice that posted it on a Bead on a Wire sales, and you know, just talking about, like the reason why we celebrate Christmas. And you know, I like to, you know, if you were to look at my tree right now, you would probably think that, you know, we spend all this money on our kids and everything, but I can guarantee you that's not the case, because I said in a previous video that we host Christmas here for our entire family, so everybody just drops their stuff off in advance, and that way they don't have to lug it on Christmas Eve. So it looks ridiculous, but we have like over 20 people coming, so that's why it looks the way it does. Plus we have our little family stuff for Christmas Day. You know, all I have to say is, you know, giving gifts, giving to people is so nice. And I love to give more than I love to receive. And that to me is like one of my biggest joys, like to give. And whether that be my time or a gift, whatever it is, I love to give. It makes me feel, really good. All right, so here's that. And, you know, it's just remembering that, you know, why we celebrate Christmas. You know, Santa Claus is great. And, you know, my kids, we believed in Santa Claus. And I never took that away from them, because I felt like you can teach your children why we really celebrate and still allow them to enjoy Santa Claus. So you know, we would do Santa stuff and, you know, all those things. And I remember feeling so sad when they no longer believed, and I still kept it going anyway. And I think they just kind of humored me. And they, you know, would get excited if I said, oh, the Santa tracker, you know, and they'd get excited for me because they knew that I was excited. And, you know, we would do our Christmas Eve service. We'd come home. We would, you know, open our Christmas Eve present, which would consist of like a game, a DVD, or even like pajamas, popcorn, you know, stuff like that. All right, so this is where I'm at right now. So I just I'm doing this kind of like a little chunky, like not one pattern all the way around bracelet. Not sure if I'm digging these. I don't know if I want to do these or not. I think I just want to do some more of these and then go right into the gemstones. So I think that's what we're going to do. These are really pretty, and I might use one for like a dangle and then use them in the earrings as well, but I don't think I want to use them like that. So we'll just do this and take that guy off. And let me just grab out 2 more of these clear little raindrops. All right, so let's bead that on, and a couple more of those little blue guys. Oh, come on. I don't have my glasses on. They're in the living room, and I don't want to pause the video to go get them. There we go. I'm just going to make my eyes work overtime here. It's fine. All right. And one more little blue one. Okay, and then I just want to put this little silver spacer in between. And let's go ahead and do some of these really pretty, actually no silver spacer. Let's go right into this bead cap here. I'm gonna string this little bead cap right on. And I want to use a nice little mixture of these. Let's see what we have here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and put another bead cap on, but have it going the other way. And put another bead cap. And then let's put one of these flat spacers in between. And then we can do another bead. Bead cap. A bead. And a bead cap. And a bead. And a bead cap. And let's see where we're at. Oh, we can actually go a lot further. So maybe we'll just go ahead and do the rest of it as that, or maybe, hold on, let me see what we got here. I've got some of these larger ones that we could use. Why don't we open these up? And it's the tiger iron. Why don't we use some of these? These are really pretty. just change our mind midway through, right? It's fine. Okay, and then let's go ahead and let's do one of these little flat spacers here. And we're just going to string this little guy on. And let's do some more bead caps because I like these. These are really pretty. Okay, let's see what this brings us. Oh, it just about does it right there. It just about does it. All right, so I can move them back here for now. And let's go ahead and end this with one of these little round spacers. Let's do a flat and a round. Flat and around. All right, so that is what our bracelet is going to look like. I think that looks really cute. I really like that a lot. I just want to double check the size one more time just so I'm not messing this up. Actually, it looks like I could go more. All right, I don't know what I was doing earlier that made me think that I was done. Okay, so let's do a bead cap facing this way and one of these beads. And if you haven't like seen a close-up of these beads, they have like this tiny little like almost like rust looking stripe. And it's really, really, really pretty. So you're really getting some visual interest with these beads. Okay, let me check one more time. All right, now we are for real. Now it's gonna work. So you got some blues and greens in here. We don't need that. We're gonna use this little guy instead. And we're going to end it right here. All right, so with that being said, I need to open these little, there we go. I need 2 of these. I say 2 and I always dump out more than 2. All right, and then I need also my wire guardians and my toggle clasp. There we go. And we need some jump rings. So we're going to use, I actually want to use a good sized jump ring on both sides. So here we go. And we'll start with this end and we'll give ourselves plenty of room to do our stuff, what we need to do over there. There we go. Bless you, Teresa. I wish I would have bought these a long, long time ago. All right, so we're gonna feed in our little crimp bead and our wire guardian. And we'll get this all closed up on this end. There we go. All right. And let's just feed this through because we can, a couple of the beads. Instead of cutting it off, we'll just kind of hide it in there. There we go, perfect. All right, and then just dump that down and let gravity take over. And then we can do this other side. So put on our little crimp bead and our wire guardian. Now you want to be careful with these that you don't pull too hard because they will squish up and be like rounded. So you really want to kind of give it a little bit of movement, or let it have a little bit of movement, I guess. If they squish up too much, then they'll just like misshapen your bracelet and it'll just look weird. All right. Making sure my wires don't get crossed there. All right, so that's gonna be enough tension. I don't want it to be too much. I want these to lay a little bit differently like that, but I don't want them scrunching up together. So let's go ahead and crimp it right where it's at. we'll go ahead and feed that back through a couple of these. Maybe. If I had my glasses on, I'd be able to see better, you guys. I need to have several pairs of glasses. I need to have all the same prescription. I need to have one for watching TV and one for beading. That way I have one in both rooms. And I also will bead sometimes while I am watching TV, or sometimes that's when I play around with my beads too and see if I can come up with anything different, something, you know, cool and different. Most of the time I just end up winging it. I have a Pinterest board that's ridiculous, and but I love it. I refer back to it often to get like color ideas or design like shapes and, you know, different things that I want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to put this end here. So we'll open that jump ring. Put that right on, like so. Okay, and then same thing on this side. And I am going to do a little dangle, and I'm going to hang it off this side over here. All right. Cute. All right. So let's use one of these guys and a little spacer for a dangle. And just put in a big order for a bunch of head pins and eye pins because I need them so desperately. I am running low. All right, let's go ahead and open this up because we're going to wrap this right onto the jump ring. I could just wrap it and then put it on the jump ring, but I'm gonna do it the hard way, so let's just do it the hard way. I'm committed. All right, so just hanging onto that, let's go ahead and wrap it real quick. This is a really tough guy, so it's only gonna get a couple good wraps, which is really all you need anyway. It's just a couple good wraps. And then we'll trim it off and squish in the little end that it leaves behind. All right, so there's our cute little bracelet. I think that turned out adorable. I like it a lot. All right, so there's our bracelet. And you can just play around with the beads and, you know, I mean, it's gonna lay how it's going to lay no matter what you do. So that's what it looks like. And we'll go ahead and we'll get the earrings together here. So I know I definitely want to use these because I think these are really, really, really pretty. And we're going to do some nice little kind of petite earrings. So I know I want to use these little spacers and probably a crystal bicone on the bottom. And I want to use a couple of these, but I'm going to try to get as close to the colors as I can to match, which I think that's going to be good. So my plan is to do these on an eye pin and to do these on the head pin. And then that way they're not going to be super long, but they're going to be still dangly. They're going to be precious. I'm going to love it. So let's go ahead and put our little bicone on first. And then our little spacer that goes in between. And then our little twisty bead. It's really, really pretty. And we're just going to do some simple loops here with these. So I'm going to trim that off. and just roll it back into a loop. Well, that's kind of a sad loop right there, but I think it'll be okay. There we go. And then this one. So what kind of person are you? Are you a complete one earring at a time or work on both earrings at the same time? I go back and forth. Sometimes I want to complete the entire earring before I start the next one because there's a design that I did that was really difficult, and I completed one earring, and by the time I was done I was like, man, I don't know, I gotta put this away for a few minutes because it just took a lot out of me, and it's still sitting in my tray. I haven't finished the other earring yet, and I need to do it because it's either that or take it apart, and I'm already halfway done, so I'm not going to take it apart. That would just be silly. All right, so maybe we should put a couple bead caps on these too, just because I'll give it a little more without adding any length to it, right? Okay, so looking at this eye pin, I don't want to start out with it open. I don't know why it's open like that. Okay. So let's put the little bead cap on first, and then our little bead, and then our bead cap again. And let's do our simple loop. Okay, and then we can put these two guys together. Let's open up one of them. No jump ring needed. Let's just close that right up. And then we can open it up and we can put our ear wire on. So I decided that 2024 is my year that I am going to get organized, and that means, gasp, that I am actually going to write down where I got things from and how much I paid for it. Wish me luck, and if you have any really good like routines that you have when you order things or when you actually get it in the mail, tell me what you do, because I have got to come up with a plan. There's been way too many times I've said, I love this, but I have no idea where I got it from. And I don't remember what the name of this gemstone was. And yeah, there's been so many times I've done that. So I decided that I need to be, especially if I want to try to do any shows, I would like to know where I got things and how much I paid for it, and where to find more if I love it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hang this on here. Oh my goodness, I am just like Butterfingers. Always Butterfingers. Okay. And we can close that back up. And then let's open this little guy up and hang our ear wire from it. And then I will turn the camera around here when I'm all done. And I will put the necklace on. I have to take off my other jewelry. I'll put the necklace on and the earrings on and the bracelet on so you can see everything together. And there we go. Those turned out really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. They turned out really cute. All right, everyone, I will be right back and we'll try everything on. Okay, everyone, here's the earrings. You can see the earrings. They're not super long. I remember the necklace. I showed you the necklace. And then here's the bracelet. So you have your little drops And it goes into your green and your blues. And I think it turned out really charming. It's really cute. So I hope you guys like that. And as of today, we are 1 week away from Christmas. So I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. I'm sure you'll hear from me probably before then and after then. And after the first of the year, my husband and I both are going to clean up our eating act. We're going to eat less junk food and more fruits and vegetables. And we're going to exercise together. So I need all the good vibes that I can get from you guys so that we can make our hearts healthier and just be all around healthier people. That's all I'm looking for, just to be healthier. So anyway, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I hope your holiday season so far has been everything you wanted it to be. If it has not been, don't lose hope. And remember that you can always pray. Praying is probably my favorite way to try to lift some of that off my own heart. My life is not perfect. I have my times where I could just sit there and cry. And it may not be for any reason at all other than I just need to cry. Usually when that happens, I'll put on a movie that makes me cry just so I can get it off my chest and I can cry for the entire movie. And my crying movie is The Notebook. Makes me cry from beginning to end every single time because I know how it ends. So if you need a good cry, let yourself do it. It's fine. It's good. It's therapeutic. If you need an ear and you just need someone to talk to, find somebody that you trust, somebody that you think that you can count on to, give you reassurance and maybe help you make a difficult decision or advice. I mean, we all have lived our lives and we've all lived differently and we've all experienced different things. And maybe sometimes someone on the outside might give you a perspective that you didn't think about. Don't hold it all in. Don't keep it to yourself. It's not healthy. If you need anyone, I'm always here too. I know you don't know me, but I can promise you that anything that ever comes into my ears stays in there. So don't be alone. Don't be afraid. And, if you need someone and you have no one else, I'm here too. And I promise that. All right, everyone. Much love to you all and see you soon. Bye.